Welcome everybody
I thought
to
we
my
started already.
comedy night. Uh, I'm glad to have all two of you here. I sent the invites to the other workers, but I guess only.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad, so I just, I saw how nobody came in here. I was like, okay, all right, might as well come then.
What about you,
Make it feel.
Booger?
I have a funny joke.
With my
But
show.
but you're not doing the joke. He
Oh,
is.
does that mean I have to sit down?
You're
Yeah,
standing
yeah.
up. Yeah.
I was told this was the stand up
You could stand
comedy.
up. You could. Well, I got a great
I-
joke
I'll
for you.
I'll be sitting down.
So, have you heard
Yeah.
about Dr. Mayer?
No.
Oh, I know about him.
Yeah. That's right. The fake doctor who thinks he got a degree. I mean, who needs medical school when you could just read a WebMD? Am I right? I bet this guy's got more fake diplomas than the Nigerian prince. All right,
Wow, you're going off on him, aren't you?
but
Dang.
seriously, have you ever been to his office?
No.
Like, remember
Not
when we
really.
snuck into his office?
Oh, I do remember.
I, wa-
Actually.
It's like
I
a
wasn't
cross between a
invited.
thrift store and a gas station back room. And when you sit down to talk to him, when we sat on his chairs, when we stuck into his office, I could just imagine him with this look on his face, like he's trying to remember if he left the oven on. Don't even get me started on his bedside manner that we snuck into his mansion. Remember that they took over? This guy's got all
Uh-huh.
the charisma of a parking meter. I asked him some advice on my back pain.
Yeah.
He told me to just stop lifting heavy things. Yeah, thanks, Doc. I'll be sure next time I'll move in my grandma's piano.
Bruh. That was funny.
But hey, at least he's not a real doctor, right? I mean, can you imagine if he actually helped people's lives and they with lives were in his hand? We'd all be screwed. Next time you're viewing it, just remember it's better to suffer in silence than trust your host to Dr. Mayer. That's all for
Hmm.
today, folks. Thanks for listening.
Oh, that's it? That's your entire joke. I'm not clapping after that. What was that? What was that? No, don't clap for him.
Encore.
That was so short.
Encore.
I thought there was more. No wonder no one came. I want a refund. I want a refund of my time.
All right, fine. I'll give you another one.
Give me another one.
Let me think.
Uh,
I only have one more card.
Swear.
I have a funny. I have a funny joke.
Wanna let him do the.
Uh, I'm gonna
Okay.
back by right back. I'm standing here, but you could tell your joke.
Okay. So the other day, I walked up to my dad and I asked him if I could wash the car with him, and he said sure, but I'd prefer you use a sponge.
Is that
Get
a
get it? Cause I
um?
said could I wash the car with him,
Uh huh.
but he says he'd prefer it if I use a sponge.
So what's the joke there?
He thought that I wanted to use him to wash the car,
Oh.
not doing the
How was the
activity
joke?
alongside him.
um.
Thank you.
All right, you know what? I got all the equipment set up. I'm
It,
back.
it, it,
Was
it
the
was
joke
it
good?
wasn't that it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good.
All right,
But
what would you
yeah,
like?
that was good.
You
That
could
was
do a
funny.
Rakugo, I guess.
All right.
Oh God, I don't know how to do that. Once upon a time, there was a man named Dr. Mayer who claimed to be a doctor. He didn't have any medical degrees or training, but he had great love for medicine and desire to help people. One day, a patient
Yeah.
came to see him complaining about a stomachache. Dr. Mayer listened so intensely to the patient's symptoms and then prescribed a remedy that involved eating raw eggs and drinking vinegar. The patient was skeptical,
Oh.
but Dr. Mayer assured him that he was tired and it was a true cure. I had workers that had worked for many of his patients, so the patient tried it only to make his stomach ache even worse. Patients returned to Dr. Mary and demanded to know why the remedy hasn't worked. Dr. Mary simply shrugged and said, well, sometimes these things happen. Maybe you need to try it again. The patient wasn't satisfied and decided a second
Is this a
option.
joke or is this a whole story?
What is the punchline?
Yeah, what's the punchline? Is this a bunch of text I'm hearing?
Uh,
Is this
the
why only two of
punchline?
us came here? Is that the he
Well,
doesn't even have a punchline. Do you hear that? He doesn't even have a punchline. What is this?
It's
Oh
supposed to
my
be a
god.
punchline.
The joke! Yes! It's supposed to have a punchline!
You want me to punch you? All
Huh?
right, hold on.
Wait a minute. Oh, what the hell was that for?
You said punchline, so I punched you. You're first
It's-
in line.
I think he was referring to the line to get
Oh,
some punch.
so punch
Yes.
the
Why'd you
lunch line over
punch me
there.
for?
The people on the line over there.
If you had more people there'd be more than 0 people in the line for punch.
Well, keep your
I want
hands out of my wife's mouth or something like that. What was it?
Impractical Joker's laugh
What?
track. Ha 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 ha. Get me out of here. Out of here. What is this?
Well, do you have one, Kamari, since you're here?
I got a joke for you. Who has bad jokes and needs to shut up? Can you take a guess?
Is it Dr. Mayer?
The
No,
fake doctor
I.
with all the charisma of the parking meter?
Well, yes, him
That
too.
was a pretty good joke.
Thank you. And I'm not even a
Wait, me or
comedy
him?
guy. Both
Uh,
of you guys. Oh,
um,
Mm.
uh,
this
Whoever
guy
you
isn't even
choose
funny.
is.
um, I just found out I'm colorblind. The
Mm,
news came out of the purple.
Purple Man from
Purple
Five Nights at
guy.
Freddy's.
And that's all for today, folks. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.